welcome to the second part of this laser eye experience. This video is going to be a vlog of day 1 to day 4 post-surgery and just kind of going through with you guys what I was feeling, how I was going about my day. Mind you, I did get surgery only on one eye. This was a very different experience compared to getting both my eyes done. This time around, I was definitely a lot more active in what I was able to do. Just a little backtrack for you, I got laser eye back in 2019, and because I had such a strong prescription, they couldn't really guarantee that I would be able to see 20/20 in both my eyes. What ended up happening was this eye was better than 20/20, and this eye was still sitting at -1.25. Because I was still covered under 1 year post-surgery, I decided to get it touched up. So let's jump into what happened the next few days after I got my surgery.
Okay, so I've recently woken up. I think I went to bed around like 8:30 and I woke up at 9:30, so I got a decent amount of sleep. So the way I'm feeling this morning, I would say the pain has definitely decreased. I'd say instead of it being, sorry, I'm a little bit raspy this morning. Ooh, feeling a little bit like Scarlett Johansson. Instead of the pain being about like a 7, I want to say it's probably about like a 4. If you take a closer look at my eye, she is quite puffy. This is normal, and she keeps watering, which is good because we do need it to be constantly lubricated because there's a protective contact lens that is inside my eye that we need to make sure is lubricated and isn't going to fall out from dryness. I have gotten a little bit of puffiness going on my right eye that I did not get surgery on. This is normal. I'm just overall quite puffy. It just looks like I'm crying 24/7. Overall, feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive about the day that I'm about to have, day 1 post-surgery. So in the morning, I do have 2 different drops that I need to take. The first one that I'm going to be taking is the Zymar. Basically, it's going to be like the antibiotic. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one in.
Miss!
And the second drop that I'm going to be taking is this guy here that I was taking 2 days prior to surgery. This is the AccuVeil, which is also just to sterilize my eye and make sure that they're nice and clean.
Miss!
It's very hard to keep my eye open right now. Okay, I can do this, I can do this. I like to just close my eye just to make sure that it fully saturates and goes inside my eye instead of just leaking out. Okay, so that's one drop, and now I'm going to do the second. There we go. All right, so that's it for the drops so far. I'm gonna be taking more later. Since I'm all dropped up, I'm gonna go have breakfast, have a coffee, because I really need a coffee, even though I slept like over 12 hours. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the day goes. All right, so we're going in for the first day follow-up appointment. I have to go through this door because it is weekend hours. How do I get this? Is there a button I'm supposed to press? I'm so confused. Oh, I guess that would help if I press the right button. So I'm back inside Focus Eye Center. I have to film with my phone because my camera is going to die. But basically I'm here in a room where they're going to just make sure that my eye is looking okay and that it's not being infected in any kind of way. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the optometrist or the doctor to look at my eyes. Yeah, it's very quiet in here, which makes sense because it's a Saturday. So they said that everything is going really well. My healing is on track. After my appointment, my dad wanted to go to Costco again. Was so kind to treat me to a poutine. If you haven't had a Costco poutine, their fries are so crispy. I'm treating myself to eating a lot of really not healthy food because I'm in some pain right now. I deserve it. Treat yourself when you're gonna be getting your laser eye done. My eye's feeling like a little bit scratchy, just like ever so slightly. Otherwise, like I'm not really feeling any pain. When I went to my appointment today and she was like, oh, so you're feeling good today? And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling super great. And she was like, well, that's probably gonna change. And your eyesight's gonna kind of go a bit blurry until it gets better again. I'm kind of wondering, you know, it's been at least like 7 hours since my appointment and I'm feeling still better. So unless this pain is coming tomorrow, I think I'm on the right track. So we've had dinner. We went and picked up some chat time, some bubble tea. We love bubble tea. So I'm here with the boyfriend. He's gonna administer the eye drops for me because I tried doing my eye drops this morning and your girl missed like 5 times. You think it's a super simple thing to do, but it's because I'm trying to focus my eye and looking at the dropper, but I can't see. I just keep wasting more solution. So I'm gonna get my handsome boyfriend here to do it for me. So I give you one drop of the Zymar.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Just on my left eye.
On your left eye?
Yeah, don't put it too close though.
Yeah.
and then we are good to go until bedtime. Oh, I hear your stomach growling.
The pizza was so good.
Oh, the pizza was so good. He's been taking care of me and making my tummy happy because my face isn't happy. I feel good enough to watch TV, so we're gonna watch The Mandalorian. Probably not advised that you watch a lot of TV on day 1. Your eye is gonna be kind of going in and out of focus a lot. I do have an eye patch that I've been wearing, so that'll be good for me to wear when I'm watching TV so that I am only seeing through my good eye. Otherwise, you would have a lot of trouble looking at screens. So I will see you guys later.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Okay, so it is now day 2. It's Sunday. So far, I'm not having any kind of pain, which is good. I slept really well last night. I put in the freezing drops just before bed. My eye is a lot less swollen than it was yesterday. As you can see, it's still tearing up quite a bit. I did notice when I picked up my phone this morning, my vision has gone a bit blurry, which the optometrist did say would happen. It's not like that bad of a difference. It's just kind of like I'm seeing fuzziness out of this side. So I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything like really screen related or computer or be on my phone quite as much. But otherwise, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. This eye isn't feeling scratchy, which was kind of the issue that I was having yesterday. Not so much any pain, but just feeling like you have an eyelash stuck in your eye and you can't really get it out. So that's kind of what's going on here. I'm gonna be heading out to my 48-hour follow-up appointment. They're just gonna see that everything is going well. Hopefully they can tell me that it is going well, because that's what we want to hear. So far, this light that's coming through the window isn't really bothering me, but I think long exposure being outside will probably be annoying. But for the most part, I'll probably stay indoors.
All right, so we are back. So it's Sunday, so I have to use this back door to get in.
Focus Eye Center.
Hi, I'm here for a follow-up.
Okay, I'm opening the door.
There we go, we're in.
So that was a very quick appointment. So the appointment was at 10:30 and I'm out already in the car. It's 10:40. So she checked my eye. Everything is apparently going really well. There's no infection, which is the most important part. She did say it's normal that my eye is a little bit blurry compared to yesterday. And then in terms of the contact lens that I'm wearing, she said that could come out tomorrow, could come out on Tuesday. Depends on how my eye is gonna be progressing over the next 24 hours. But so far it's looking good.
So the time is now 12:45. My eye is pretty blurry. I'm trying to look up recipes so Eric and I can do some baking, but my eye is kind of tired looking at the screen because it is quite fuzzy. So it feels like it's getting pretty dry pretty fast. I kind of feel sleepy. Otherwise, there's no pain. It's just like my eye feels tired. Feels like I need a nap. I think I'm just gonna like tough it out, have a coffee. But my bed's pretty cozy right now. These blackout blinds are feeling really great for my eyes. I've been trying to wear the eye patch while doing stuff on the computer, but the problem is that it's not really that concave, so my eye just stays shut while it's underneath, and I want to try to keep it open and not be like shutting or being glued down because of the pressure of the mask. So yeah. Let me show you guys what I figured out. So remember how I said that the eye patch just kept touching my eye? So I decided to take my old pair of glasses. These are the glasses I wore before having laser eye, and I poked out the lenses, and now the patch is sitting on top of the frame. That way it's not directly sitting on top of my eye. The last second little hacks so I can look at screens and not have everything be fuzzy. Can I help you, sir?
No, I'm just taking photos.
Oh God, please don't.
I am on my way to my post 72-hour appointment. I'm feeling pretty good today. There's no pain, no scratchiness. I'm hoping that they'll be able to take out the contact lens bandage that is on my eye. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen there, but I'm feeling pretty good. It's a very sunny day out today, which I'm not really liking for my eye. Otherwise, I'd really be enjoying this weather. But because my eye is still quite sensitive to the light, I still have to be wearing these guys. Hoping that we'll have some good results today, and we can keep going forward with the healing.
I don't like touching doors because of COVID, my elbow.
So
So I guess that for the most part, my eye, the surface is mostly recovered or grown back.
Okay.
There's just a little part that's not there yet. So she doesn't want to remove the contact lens because taking off the lens might like tear it off.
Okay.
So she was like, if you're okay with it, we'll do it tomorrow. I'm like,
Yeah,
I will wait for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm not in any rush to
for
put it
sure.
back.
We're not in any rush.
Yeah.
Cool.
So otherwise, she said it's looking really good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good.
We're
Vanessa.
doing good. We're doing good.
It is now Tuesday, December 8th. Almost about 96 hours post-surgery. I'm feeling really great. As you can see, my eye has improved significantly in terms of how puffy it is. Hoping today at my final follow-up appointment, I'm going to get the lens taken out so it'll be a little bit less scratchy. One thing I will note that I'm very excited about, I have not showered in the last 4 days. I know that sounds gross, but I've actually been using like wet wipes, towels, deodorant, make sure that I don't smell bad. Basically, I am going to shower today because I feel like I'm okay, making sure that I'm not gonna get soap, shampoo, anything in my eye. So finally going to shower. So I'm really excited that the progress is going really well. I was able to get some video editing done yesterday because my eye wasn't really bothering me that much. It's a little hazy, but I feel like some of that is part from the contact lens that has been in my eye since Friday. Distance-wise, I can see pretty well. I'd say it's roughly where it was before, so maybe 1.5, 1.2 in terms of prescription. It'll slowly get better throughout the week. Every day I'm seeing a little bit more of a progression, so that's really exciting. But yeah, so stay tuned to see what happens at my last appointment.
All right, so I am back from my appointment. They did take out the contact lens from my eye, so it's a little bit scratchy, which is normal, just because it doesn't have this band-aid on top. It is still in the healing process. It was kind of weird to take out. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm glad that I was able to get it out today. So basically what I was instructed to do for the rest of the day, I do have to take these lubricating drops. So these are kind of different because these are more of like a gel compared to my regular lubricating drop. I have to take one drop every hour. So I'm gonna be putting a timer on my phone. That way I remember to put them in. Very simple, they just kind of like snap off. So I'm back in the bathroom just so I could have the camera standing. So what I'm gonna do is just twist off the cap, and I'm just gonna put one drop in my eye because it's been an hour since I've been at the eye clinic, and they put a couple of drops of these actually to get the contact lens to come out. And you just wanna keep your eyes closed, kind of move your eye around just so you can fully lubricate inside your eye. This is pretty liquidy, I'm not gonna lie. And what she told me is basically just put the cap back on. It is quite snug, but the cap does in fact fit back on here. We wanna make sure that we don't put this without its cap just on the counter or anything. We wanna keep it relatively clean. If you're like me and you tend to forget things, I'm just gonna be setting 1 hour timer on my phone. That way I know that in an hour's time, I have to apply another drop. This is just gonna really help so that I don't miss a dosage. I can keep my eye nice and lubricated, and it'll help with the healing process. So what she did say for today, this is another healing day. She told me to take it easy. I do feel pretty good. Wow, this drop feels really good. Oh man. So what my eye feels like after taking the contact lens out is basically it feels like you're wearing a dry contact lens. Even though there's no more contact lens in my eye, it just has a little bit of discomfort because it doesn't have the bandage on top. So what these lubricating drops are gonna do is just kind of relieve that uncomfortable, dry, scratchy feeling. I know I keep saying the word scratchy, but that's just like the best way I can kind of describe it. A really good way to describe it is basically like having a really old contact lens that you've just kept reusing, even though you know you shouldn't do that. That's kind of the feeling that I've been having in the last few days. It's not a horrible discomfort. Again, everyone deals with pain and discomfort in a different way. This is just how I felt. Also at my appointment, she told me that my eye was looking a lot sharper than what she anticipated, so my vision was a lot better. Every day at my appointments, I've been looking at one of those charts and just seeing how small I can read. So she said that my eye was actually able to read smaller than she had anticipated, so we're doing really great. Don't know if I'm gonna get some gaming in today, like I anticipated this morning. I'm noticing without the contact lens bandage that my vision is a little bit less hazy, feels a little bit more clear than having, you know, this thing on top of my eye. So 96 hours post-surgery, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, so it is now December 9th, feeling really great 5 days after the operation. Basically, my eye is really not scratchy at all this morning. Did have a bit of a situation last night. I woke up at around like 6 a.m. and my eye was so scratchy, so scratchy. Water just would not stop coming out of it. It was crying, it was red, really puffy. I had to get up. I was like, man, what do I even do? Like, if I kept my eye closed, it was still feeling scratchy, which is not really something that would happen in the last few days. So I was woken up by this intense scratchiness in my eye. I haven't really been using the freezing numbing drops in the last few days, so I decided this was irritating enough for me to put those in. So I put in 1 drop, which really helped a lot, and I was able to go back to sleep. And then I woke up at like 11:30, you know, the usual post-surgery kind of wake up time, I suppose. I think the sleep is a really big part of the healing process because your body is able to just concentrate and just relax and do its thing. I'm incredibly thankful that I got my surgery done last week and not this week, because if we take a look outside, this is what we're looking at right now. The worst thing would be coming out in this blinding snow. At this point, I can basically just open my curtain and stand in front of the window, and I feel perfectly fine with the light that's coming through. Probably yesterday, it would probably still bother me a little bit, but at this point, you know, yeah, I'm staring at the snow and welcome to Canada. So now slight changes in the drops that I'm gonna have to be taking. Basically going to be these FML drops. It says it's, I don't know how to say this word. Fluoromethylone. Fluoromethylone? Okay. Ophthalmic suspension. I don't English. I don't know what this means. So I'm not gonna be taking the Zymar anymore. I'm gonna be taking the FML drops 4 times a day. So instead of going back to Focus Eye every day now, I'm going a week later. And then I think after that, it's going to be a month. Basically, they just do a really good job of taking care of your eye, watching it to make sure that it's under the right healing progression, which is really awesome. So I'm feeling pretty good, no discomfort whatsoever 5 days after surgery. I feel pretty comfortable doing, you know, stuff on my phone, stuff on my computer. I really wanna get gaming in today because I wasn't able to do it yesterday. So everything is going well. All right, so that's basically it. Today is Friday, December 18th. I'm seeing really well. There's no scratchiness, no pain. If I close this eye and I open just my bad eye, when I see things at a distance, it feels like it's trying to focus. I'm at my laptop right now and I'm trying to read my notes. Ooh, she's blurry. This is totally normal. Again, after my first PRK surgery, it took a few weeks before my eye could actually focus and adjust, where the healing was probably completed at this point. I'm noticing that every day when I wake up, it gets a little bit better, it improves a little bit more. So I just have to be a little bit patient and wait for it to just do its own thing. My next appointment with Focus Eye is gonna be in 3 weeks from now. So until then, I'm told that I still have to take these FML drops and the refresh. These guys are gonna be my best friend for the next 2 weeks. This guy is basically gonna make sure that my eye is healing at the proper speed. And I know that once all the healing is done, it's gonna be amazing to see fully, and I won't be so scared to go driving at night. I hope this video was informative for you. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Again, my Instagram is v_Vogue. Make sure to ring that bell below, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!